What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. I was halfway through a different video, but Marvel decided to drop two brand new covers for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness via their Instagram. They're actually the covers for the upcoming Empire magazine, one of them a subscriber exclusive. That's the one we're going to be breaking down during this video. I actually immediately dismissed these as not being worth breaking down. Didn't think there'd be any new Easter eggs or any reveals on this cover. However, as it turns out, there is at least one detail on this cover that definitely bears talking about, and if right about this being a new character, completely recontextualizes a scene from the trailer. We may have thought it was Savage Lands, it may be something completely different. We're breaking down the entirety of the cover for the upcoming Empire exclusive on Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, but first, if you could consider hitting the sub button. I do daily Marvel content at this channel, and that's all I do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, reviews, even interviews like the stuff coming up from Moon Knight, all the way to the industry insider scoops, and well, breaking down magazine covers like we're doing today. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That'll automatically enter you for our current PS5 giveaway. We're also giving away comics daily over on my Instagram. You can see the handle there down in the bottom left hand corner at IamFires. Follow me over there, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so if you're new to the Marvel game, it is very customary for Empire to do a huge article on a film right before it comes out after the trailers have been dropped. Usually it includes an interview with the director and or lead actor. In this case, I'm guessing Benedict Cumberbatch will have a full interview in here, and when the article drops, if there's any major reveals, we'll break them down here at the channel. In the meantime, we have to talk about this exclusive subscriber/alternate cover and one specific detail on here. So quickly, let's run down each side of the poster. In the top left-hand corner, you can see their silhouettes breaking through the universe like we saw America Chavez and Doctor Strange do in the trailer. You can also clearly see the starting of that fractal that seems to run throughout the entire poster. We'll talk about in just a second, but it spirals throughout the entire thing. On the top center is the Eye of Agamotto, which has already figured prominently in a couple of scenes from the trailer. We also see the Minotaur sorcerer Rintrah popping through this portal, and some books right here. And most notably, we've already seen the Darkhold, but there perhaps could be a second book involved in this film. We also see Wong in a portal there, then below him, Baron Mordo. We then see who we're dubbing Defender Strange standing in a brick archway. We'll see that again at the top of the poster. From there, you can see the bricks from that scene in the trailer sort of leading down to another portal where we see the eye of presumably Gargantos. And of course, in the middle of the bottom of the poster, underneath Doctor Strange, is Scarlet Witch sitting amongst the candles, just like we saw in the trailer. Now, starting on the right-hand side, you can see that brick archway again that we just saw Defender Strange standing in, and you can also see tentacles from Gargantos coming through a portal located here on the right side. You can also see another tentacle below that. But it's this T-Rex looking character here that has us rethinking an entire scene. Please let me explain. Yep, this guy. When we first saw this dinosaur land here as Doctor Strange and America Chavez are breaking through the multiverse and then into an animated verse, you can clearly see a T-Rex looking dinosaur back there fighting a Triceratops, and it could be that this is the character they're putting on the poster, but all of the characters that are on this poster are named characters, meaning I don't think this is just some random dinosaur. A lot of industry insiders, myself included, got super excited because we've scooped for a couple of years that Savage Land, a preserved prehistoric wilderness in Antarctica, is going to show up in the MCU. Immediately jumped to the conclusion this was Savage Land, a little precursor for a lot of goings on for the X-Men, a villain called Sauron. We thought it was all happening, but the fact that this character shows up on a poster makes me think it's a named character, not just a random dinosaur, which means that this isn't Savage Land, it's actually Dinosaur World from Earth 78411, and this isn't a random T-Rex, it's actually Devil Dinosaur. Now, Marvel themselves actually originally announced a Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur animated series all the way back in D23 of 2019, but of course, because of the pandemic, it was indefinitely delayed, and originally slated for a release this February, has seemed to be absent from all official reveals, especially this most recent Investors Day call. So while we still wait for that, it's going to make good on Jack Kirby's sequel to Moon Boy and Devil Dinosaur, which, if we're getting Devil Dinosaur in this film and they're going to give us the Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur animated series, this would be a perfect time to show that, but I doubt Devil Dinosaur's origin story into any of the frames for this film that already seems overpacked. He was originally created by Jack Kirby and kind of existed in a world outside of Marvel. His origin story sees him burned, which changes his olive-colored skin to crimson and enhances his powers, unlocks a mutation, if you will, and has crossed over into the MCU, most notably when S.H.I.E.L.D. was figuring out what to do with Godzilla. Yep, that actually happened. Comics are crazy and a lot of fun, Marvel especially, but in this, I doubt that we're going to see this character play a prominent role. The main point being, though, none of the characters on this poster are unnamed, so curious, maybe it is just a T-Rex, just a random dinosaur from whenever they're in Dinosaur World, but also because Marvel loves to do it and is proof in that moment when they break into an animated series. If they have a Moon Girl and animated Devil Dinosaur show coming up, hey, why not connect it in the Multiverse of Madness? It seems to be the way they're connecting everything for the MCU. Why leave that out? Guys, I am sure there are a ton of details on this poster that I somehow missed or didn't pay attention to. I did say I'd mention the fractal one more time because it's extremely interesting looking. It seems like it's a bunch of ribbons, whether or not it's the ribbons that create the Sidorak monster that we see in the trailer, or it's just sort of the ribbons of Defender Strange, or one of the iterations of Defender Strange, and again, just signifying them spiraling out of control in the Multiverse of Madness. But of course, as always, if you caught something in this poster that I didn't catch, leave it in the comments down below. I'll try to respond to you, as many of you as I can, and I'm super hyped for what's coming up now in the next couple of weeks with Moon Knight, so make sure you hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on all the Marvel content. Speaking of which, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Okay, we're still giving away a PlayStation 5 at every 20,000 subscribers, all the way up to 1 million. The next one will be the 960 mark. If you want to be entered to win or for any of the other giveaways, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below because it's truly random. The more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced in the end of videos, the same way we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you liked today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name Allfires. And while I'd sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned. We'll be posting again real soon.